All right, boys, check out what we just got in. Every mechanic should have a helicoil set because you know how often it happens when you come in with bolt holes stripped out and you need to repair them. And this is one of the best things to repair, like cross-threaded screw holes or things like that. This kit is going to come with everything you need to install the helicoil. So you have your tools to install the helicoil. You have your drill bit. That's the perfect diameter hole to drill to be able to tap the threads with these taps right here. And there's a set for every single kit. So let me show you guys how this kit works right here. So let's say you have a screw that's stripped out. This is a top end on a line trimmer. And this is a very common screw to be stripped out is the muffler because customers love removing the mufflers. So let's say your threads are damaged and your screw will not go into the cylinder. Well, I'm going to show you guys how to repair this. Okay, so first things first, you need to find out what threads you're going to be fixing. So you're going to need one of these. I also have this linked in my TikTok shop. And a very common screw that is used on handheld equipment is usually like an M5, an M8, and a bunch of different other ones. But the M5 is one of the most common for echoes. And as you can see, this threads right in. And it's M5 by 0.08, as you can see right there. All right, and as you can see, you go through this kit here. Your SAE are up here. So we're going to go to an M5 by 0.8 right there. So first thing we're going to do is take our drill bit and we're going to drill out the hole. And then we will go to tap it. And then we're going to thread in a helicoil with some blue Loctite or red Loctite. And then we're going to knock it off with the knockoff tool. All right, so we got our drill bit here. Let's go ahead and throw this bad boy in there. And then we're going to drill it out. So you're going to want to drill it until you don't want to drill all the way through just in case the helicoil will go in and it'll go all the way to the backside. So I kind of just eyeball it. I just look at how long the helicoil is and then I judge it by this. You can even put a piece of tape here to bottom it out, but I just try not to go all the way through and just kind of eyeball it myself. All right, now we're going to switch to the tap, as you can see right here. And you can do this with a wrench. I recommend doing that if you're a beginner, but me, I'm pretty hardcore and I just send it with a drill. So I'm going to go ahead and put this bad boy on here and we're going to drill it into here and make sure that when you do drill it, or when you're tapping it in general, make sure it's nice and straight. So I'm going to go in a little bit, back it out, put it in a little bit, back it out, put it in a little bit, back it out. So I just do that over and over until my threads are nice and clean. And then we're just going to blow this out here. All right, and now that we blew that out, we're going to go ahead and switch over to our helicoil. So just make sure that you grab the one that you're supposed to be using, just in case you mix up your boxes or something. So let's get one out of here and we'll get it threaded in. So the helicoil kit even comes with the Allen wrench, and you can put this on here to tell you how far you need to thread it in. So I'm just going to slide this piece over here. I'll show you guys so you can see. And you just slide this little thing in between, and that's what's going to grip it to be able to spin it around. And then I'm going to put my collar here to let myself know when to stop. So I just usually set it about 1/8 of an inch off of the spring. Because you want the last coil to be inside of the hole. That way you get a good amount of surface area, and then the helicoil doesn't go so far in that it'll stick out the other side. All right, and so now you're going to want to take some Loctite, which this is just for show anyway. So definitely use red Loctite. I think I said blue earlier, but use red Loctite because you never want this to come out. So put a little bit of Loctite, and then we're just going to thread this bad boy in there. And I'm just going to do it until my collar bottoms out. And then We know that that is plenty long enough, and that's perfect. Let me bring y'all in for a closer look. Okay, so you can see that it's just past being flush with the base here. And at this point, you're going to switch out to your knockout tool. Okay, they give you a little punch here, which I love. A lot of kits don't give you this piece here. So you're going to stick it down in there, and then you're going to tap this with a hammer. All right, so you're just going to tap it with a hammer. Okay, just like this. And that little tang fell out, but if the back of it's actually closed in where you can't do that, you're going to have to fish that little piece out. That's the most annoying thing about this, about doing helicoils, is that little piece falling in. But in this case, it's able to fall through because my threads protrude to the other side. And that is all it takes to do a helicoil. Now we can thread this in as if it was a factory bolt. As you can see, it threads all the way through, no problem at all. Again, this is the Vevor Helicoil kit. And like I said, it comes with every single thing you need. This will do a M12, which is a pretty good sized bolt, all the way down to a M5. And then an SAE, it goes from 1/4 inch all the way up to 1/2 inch there, which are most of the most common fasteners you're going to see on equipment. And again, I'll have one of these linked in my showcase as well. So if you go to my homepage, go to my showcase, you will see both of these on there. But this video is about the Vevor Helicoil kit. So I will put a link down below. Grab them while supplies last.